Guru, can the USA afford a massive tax cut like the president is proposing?
The answer there is yes, we can afford it, but if I put on my accounting hat, right, everything has to balance. Left and right must equal. Right, class, if you're listening? So when you look at this situation, if you're the purpose for the tax cut is not to reduce revenues. It's to fuel the economy to ultimately build revenue. Now, we may have a situation where it takes a little bit of time for that fuel in the economy to start burning. So we have a situation where we could be taking perhaps a step back or two steps back before things really start moving. But we don't have a revenue problem, and we haven't had a revenue problem. Through last year, every year we're collecting more and more and more tax revenues. Of course, the problem is from the politicians, they're causing this, is we're spending too much. We have a spending problem in Washington, not to mention the rest of the states, but we have a spending problem. So yes, we can afford tax reform, but we may have to make adjustments on the other side, meaning in our expenses, and no one wants to hear that, because when you start to make these cuts, that means you get some people angry, which translates to votes, which translates to resistance from the politicians. I still believe, based upon the direction that the economy is going, without doing anything for tax reform, I believe that when we have tax reform, that the economy will grow, we will put more people back to work, and as a result, the tax base will grow. If more people are paying in, then the rates don't have to be as high. It's really a mathematical formula here. So yes, we can afford it. It's just a matter of whether the votes will be there to get it done, or whether the mainstream media is going to dominate the conversation and with misinformation and really cause some resistance to what this country needs as far as getting back into economic prosperity.